Sometimes a life can disappear so completely that even a name is lost. For nearly 3 decades, investigators, journalists, and true crime followers knew her only by a single word: Peaches, a nickname born not from identity, but from a tattoo. But behind that tattoo was a mother, a daughter, a soldier, and a woman whose story was never supposed to end in mystery. This is the tragic and long-hidden story of Tanya Denise Jackson and her little girl, Tatiana Marie Dykes. October 22nd, 1970, Alabama. A little girl named Tanya Denise Jackson enters the world. Her early years remain mostly undocumented, lost to time, distance, and fractured family ties. But by the early 1990s, Tanya's life had taken a disciplined, determined turn. 1993 to 1995, Tanya serves in the United States Army. She's stationed in Texas, Georgia, and Missouri. A young woman in her early 20s, working, traveling, shaping a future. Those who knew her recall a quiet strength and hopes bigger than the places she found herself posted. But life had even more dramatic changes in store. March 17, 1995, Texas. Tanya gives birth to a daughter, Tatiana Marie Dykes. It should have been the start of a new chapter, but by the end of the decade, both the mother and child would vanish from the public record and from the world altogether. June 28, 1997, Lakeview, New York. A hiker moving through Hempstead Lake State Park notices something strange. A large plastic Rubbermaid container, abandoned deep in the woods. Inside, a torso. The victim is an African-American woman, roughly 20 to 30 years old, with a surgical scar consistent with a C-section. A few other clues sit beside her: a floral pillowcase and a maroon towel. But the detail that would come to define her case was a tattoo, a bitten peach, dripping with 2 small droplets located on her left breast. Investigators didn't know her name, they didn't know where she came from, so they only gave her a placeholder, a haunting moniker that would follow her case for decades: Peaches. April 11, 2011, nearly 14 years after the torso was found, investigators searching a remote stretch near Jones Beach State Park make a breakthrough. Skeletal remains, a skull, bones. They nicknamed the victim Jane Doe Number 3, but that wasn't all. Along Ocean Parkway, not far from the adult remains, police find the body of a toddler. A little girl adorned with gold jewelry, some of which matched the jewelry found with the adult remains. A mother and her daughter, discarded years apart and places miles apart, but unmistakably connected. 2015, after years of processing DNA, advancements finally confirm what investigators had suspected: Peaches and Baby Doe are mother and daughter. But the mother-child link was solved. Their names were still missing. Authorities kept the identification quiet, hoping to locate surviving relatives, ensure respectful handling of the remains, and preserve investigative integrity. But there was another problem. Tanya had been estranged from most of her family. No missing persons report, no one to call, no easy next of kin. Her story remained frozen in time. Authorities hold a press conference. They announce that the torso from 1997 and the skeletal remains from 2011 are the same woman. A major revelation, but still, no name. The world continued to call her Peaches and her daughter Baby Doe. April 23, 2025. Nearly 28 years after the Rubbermaid container was found, the Nassau County Police make a stunning reveal. Peaches is finally identified as Tanya Denise Jackson, born October 22, 1970, in Alabama. Her daughter is officially confirmed as Tatiana Marie Dykes, born March 17, 1995. Police note that Tanya was a U.S. Army veteran, had lived in Brooklyn, and may have worked as a medical assistant. Authorities also announced something that would spark immediate public attention. There is no confirmed link between Tanya's murder and Rex Heueremann, the accused Gilgo Beach killer. The mystery stands on its own and remains unsolved. After the identification, Nassau County announces a $25,000 reward for information leading to an arrest in the murders of Tanya and Tatiana. Their case is now open, active, and investigators are searching for anyone who might remember this young mother and child from the mid-1990s. Any detail, no matter how small. For years, she was just a tattoo, a nickname, a torso in a container, a mystery with no beginning. But today we can finally say her name, Tanya Denise Jackson. A soldier, a mother, a woman who deserved more, and whose story is only now being pieced back together. If you have any information about the deaths of Tanya and her daughter Tatiana, contact the Nassau County Police Department, because every story deserves an ending and every life deserves justice.